what is the role of the topic is what is the role of banks in economic development? And first is basically bank plays a very useful and important role in the economic life of every nation because banks provide numerous services to the clients. Sometimes clients save their money, withdraw their money if they need, then they take loan from the banks. So with the help of banks, uh, uh, general public life will be very easy. In the case of emergency, they use money from the bank. They borrow the money from the bank. They have control over large part of the supply of money in circulation because bank is the very biggest organization and it provides the fund to the every human being, which which means they can also influence the nature and character of the production in country. In this way, they produce at mass level in the nation. In order to study the economic significance of the banks, we have to review a journal and important function of banks. First, we have to know what are the important functions of the bank, which they provide to the general public. First, first point is removing the deficiency of capital formation. Means in any economy, economic development is not possible unless there is an adequate degree of capital accumulation formation. Sometimes because every person needs money to live a quality lifestyle. So if our country, if our institutions have funds, then then the person have first if I need money, then there's only one way. I go to the bank, I take a loan, and the another way is sometimes I for a security I will give a the property paper to the government and the manager is ready to give me a loan. So in this way, they can sometimes sometimes it happens our general people don't have knowledge how they manage because they have limited knowledge. They don't have training. Our techniques, our machines which used by scientists is not in old ones. So in this way, we face a we are a lag behind as compared to developed nations. So in that case, banks play a very important role, and with the help of saving and investment, we can remove the deficiency from the nation. Because our banking system mobilizes small savings of the community and makes them available for investment in productive enterprises. Means first, bank employee motivate the community members. They have to just do a small saving in their account, and at the time of emergency, they can use this amount in a productive way. And with that amount, they can also start a small business in which they can generate a more income. So the important implication of this activity include banks mobilize deposits by offering attractive rate interest. Means how the bank employees, the staff member of the banks convince the common people as they deposit the money in their account. The main motive is when they want money after 1 year, the bank will return you money with interest. In this way, they motivate the general public as they just deposit a small amount, and when they need, they will get with the help of interest. In this way, common people it will be income will be more, maybe after 1 year or 2 years, and this income will be converted into savings, into active capital, and otherwise the amount would have remained idle. If we do not save, then if we this money will stay at home, then we do not get interest. If that money we have to save in a particular bank, then we will get interest. So in this way, we just convince the general public they have to just save a small amount in an installment, or it depends upon you how much you if you want to deposit in a 1 month 10,000, 20,000. It depends upon you how you start saving, and after 1 year you will get the amount in interest. So it means general public or common man increase their revenue which they have deposited in a particular bank. Second is provision of finance and credit. Banks are very important source of finance. We already discussed in the previous lecture, the sources of finance means from where we collect the funds to start the business. If we don't have money, one we have to borrow money from a friend or a relative. Maybe we borrow money from the financial institutions. Maybe we take a loan or a grant, take a loan from the banks. So in this way, if we collect the money and start a small business. And credit for industry and trade. It is observed that credit is a lubricant of all commerce and trade. Those people who are dealing in commerce, who are dealing in industry as they do export and import business, on that type of they can also get credit from the bank institutions. Maybe they do not need to pay tax to the to the government, or some industries are exempted from the tax. The banks cover foreign trade transaction also. Big banks also undertake foreign exchange business. There are so many banks who are dealing with the foreign organizations. In this way, the main motive is that they have to generate money, and that money will be used in the nation for to improve the infrastructure, to improve the life of the people. They have been concluded deferred payments agreement between the domestic industrial undertaking and foreign firms to enable the former import machinery and other essential equipment. Sometimes we also use machinery, and we want the new technology comes in our country. So with the help of foreign trading, we can use the weapons of that country, which will be beneficial for the nation. The next one, the extension of the size of the market means you can expand the business, you can want to increase the size of the industry. Commercial banks help commerce and industry in yet another way. Basically, they are commercial banks to help the industries as they can expand, and they want to expand the business in different nations or in different regions. In this way, they want to start the world, start the business in the entire world, and they can generate more profit. They can generate income. Commercial bank act as an intermediary between buyer and seller. Commercial banks means they have to play the role of middleman between buyer and seller. Means one person buy the thing, buy the product, other person sell that product. So commercial is a middleman person. Goods are supplied on bank guarantee. Means some goods are supplied on the basis of bank guarantee, making it viable for the industry and commerce to cultivate and locate markets for their production. The main duty of the commerce, they have to cultivate, and they whatever product you have to grow. Basically, the purpose of commerce is they have to what product you have to make. The duty your product will be reaching the market, and in this way you can easily sell the product in their nation. The risks are undertaken by the bank. Basically, some kinds of risks are undertaken by the bank. Means the buyer and seller do not face any kind of risk in the case of this business. When the risks have been set free by the banks, then the industry can look forward to drive economics of the large size of the money. Means when the industry do not have any kind of risk, means they can easily expand the business in the medium in the large market. So if they have risk, if they lost, then it is impossible for the industry to expand the business in the market. Act as an engine of balanced regional development. Balance means we have to balance the both things. Commercial banks also have proper allocation of funds, means they properly distribute funds according to the regions of the economy, because in our country there are so many regions. So commercial banks, they have to analyze each and every sector. Then according to the needs and requirement of the sector, they have give the funds to the organization of which are situated in the different regions. The bank operate primarily means important or most important, and they have to make focus for profits. When the banks lend the funds to more productive users, their profits will be maximized. Obviously, whatever money you have, if you have funds, if you are properly utilized in a efficient or systematic way, and it is 100% guarantee you will generate, you will get profit from the particular task. Introduction of branch banking makes it possible to choose between the different regions. A region with growth potential attract more bank funds, and but in recent years, the approach of bank towards regional growth has been undergoing a change. The main motive of bank is first we have to uh, open more branches in different regions. First, they have to motivate. They want customers, and those people who invest money, and they in this way the funds of the particular organization will be more. But nowadays, the bank strategy will be changed. They have focus on the in which region they have to work. The whole region will be developing, and they want to change the perception of the general public. The bank helps create infrastructure essential for the economic development. Thus, the banks are engines of balanced regional development in the country. Some banks also want to create more good infrastructure for the nation of the for the development of the nation, and they also want the region was also developing day by day, and the banks will also generate more profit from the from those people who live in the who live in the region where the bank is situated. The next point is financing agriculture and allied activities. Means the commercial bank helps the farmers in extending credit for agriculture development, and farmers require credit for various purposes like making their produce, modernization, mechanization of the agriculture, and providing irrigation facility and for developing land. Means there are so many people, as you know that our India country is totally developed on the agriculture sector. If this sector will be growing, then our Indian people live a quality or lavish lifestyle. If they get actual price of the wheat and rice. So in this way, a farmer also need fund to do numerous functions for growing the seeds, and to send what for example, if a person want to grow wheat and rice, means we need a lot of medicine to cure for the growing of that seeds. So in this way, we also need machines which used to prepare the product and to develop the agriculture land. So if we do not have fund, then how can we do the task related to the agriculture sector? So in this way, this sector also, so commercial bank also helps the farmer to also provide the money to the farmers as they also develop the agriculture sector. The bank also extend the financial assistance in the areas of animal husbandry, dairy farming, sheep breeding, and poultry farming and horticulture. I mean, there are banks, some banks also provide the money to the another sector, like from where we can take care of the animals, they will take care of dairy farming like sheep breeding, poultry farming, and horticulture. Now the next point is for improving the standard of living of people. It means we want our nation people live a quality lifestyle as they enjoy the uh, facilities, enjoy each and every facilities in the nation. The standard of living of the people is estimated on the basis of the consumption pattern. The bank advanced loan to consumers for the purchase of consumer durables and other immovable property which will raise the standard of living of the people. Mean also there are so many banks which provide advanced loan to the consumers, and because they also give loans on the base of immovable property like agriculture land, your house, and your goal, which we can't move easily from one place to another. So in this way, we can improve the standard of living of the people. Second point is stimulating human capital formation, facilitating monetary policy formulation means we need to do some changes in our structure. Like we want to develop more businessmen, some money related policies we need to change the rules and regulations, and in these comes basically main role played by the commercial bank in the economic life of every nation. Thank you.